హలో గైస్, వెల్కమ్ అగైన్. ఈరోజు కూడా మళ్ళీ కొంచెం క్లోజ్ చేశాను పొజిషన్స్. మళ్ళీ చూపిస్తాను ఏమేమి తీసుకున్నాను అనేది. దానికంటే ముందు దానికి వెళ్ళే ముందు లెట్స్ స్టార్ట్ ద ఇంట్రో అండ్ లెట్స్ సీ హౌ ద మార్కెట్ ఇస్ గోయింగ్ ఆఫ్టర్ దాట్. కానీ అన్నిటికంటే ముందు ఒక డిస్క్లైమర్. సో మళ్ళీ ఇక్కడ ఏమైందంటే, నిన్న పొజిషన్ ఏం తీసుకున్నాం, ఏయూ బ్యాంక్లో ఒక పొజిషన్ తీసుకున్నాము. ఆ పొజిషన్ ఏంటంటే అది ట్రెండ్ లైన్ టచ్ అయింది కాబట్టి మళ్ళీ కిందకి వెళ్తుంది అని ఒక పర్స్పెక్టివ్తో ఇది తీసుకున్నాం మనం. ఇది తీసుకున్నప్పుడు ఏమైందంటే, దీనిలో అల్టిమేట్గా 25 రూపీస్ వచ్చాయి. ఓకే, సిన్స్ ఐఎమ్ a Telugu guy, I started speaking in Telugu. So right now this is the position where we have taken yesterday, that it's 25 rupees here. If you see, the profits have been 25. We were bearish on it because of this one. If you see the trend line in AU Bank, the AU Bank was clearly showing us the market is in somewhat a downtrend, not a bullish position, but it is somewhat bearish. But if you see the volume spike, there was volume spike. I have taken a position where I thought I could hedge, but I thought escaping from it is much better than this. So if you see the trend line yesterday, it crossed. So if you're seeing this is daily trend line, and yesterday it took a position. So when we took a position here, it was exactly here. And now if you see, the volumes have spiked up yesterday and day before, that they were good and it turned to be bearish. Now what's happening is, it has broken the support zone and again it's entering the normal about 160 zone. So it has broken the support and even the trend line. Yesterday and day before also it tried, and today it has broken it and it is sustaining this zone. So what I thought is, my view of it going with the trend is done, that is daily trend is done. If you're seeing now the weekly trend, it is also somewhat like this. So what happened here is, so weekly trend is always bullish because of the market going up. If you see, so now if you're seeing, it has taken us a huge support in this one and it's going up. So I was thinking it might be here for some time in this zone, but it has proved me wrong with this huge weekly candle was extremely great, and daily candle, if you are seeing, it is also good. If you're seeing 2 hours candle, it is sustaining this zone with a good and broken this zone. So this way it is already in a good positive zone. So we are already making good amount of money here. So let's say now we take this position. We take a let's say if you are taking a buy position here, you should most probably exit it. 250 is a good zone, is an immediate support. But if you're believing in its fundamentals, it has already reached somewhat, it is in the peak of its IV, and PB ratios were extremely high even here if you're seeing daily chart. So right now it is in a good normal zone. It can reach up to 6 PB and probably, but small finance banks are doing good all of a sudden. If you see Ujjivan, I have closed the position in Ujjivan small finance bank. Ujjivan today has had extremely done well. So from its lows of 200, it from 18, now it has peaked 21. After a long time it has given this bounce, but if you are seeing, even if with this huge gap up, there is a hammer pattern which is forming. So overall AU Bank position was risky but we exited properly. Now what am my viewing at AU Bank? Since I have exited and I have taken a contra view now, I am going bullish on AU Bank again. So even this might not be sustained because of the volatility again. But the position seems fine, and there is a weekend coming up. So on Monday, if it's going down or being up, so if it's going up, we can exit the position. If it's going down, we can be saved at the break-even point with 500 rupees. So let's see what's going to happen there. But ultimately, I am thinking there might be some because it's in a weekly trend line, and it has in a downtrend for some time, that it has to respect that downtrend. It has respected for a long time and it is breaking, but still I think if it's going up here, it can be in this consolidation zone for a long time. That is what the entire thought is. So if you are seeing previously, it was in this consolidation zone. So I am thinking the same, it has to be in this consolidation zone. So break even point again, if it's going up, let it go up and touch these points and again be back is what I'm expecting. If it is touching immediately, that means it has to come down with some huge move. So I'll wait for that right now. Apart from that, how is FSL doing? Our positions with FSL were doing bad few days because of volatility. Even today there was huge volatility. If you see the IVs here, the IVs have spiked since last 2 days. What I have done here, so let's go to the adjustments which I have done yesterday. Yesterday I have sold 190. Yesterday I sold 190 for some profit, and now I have bought this back. I have exited this position, 190 position, and I entered 185 position, so it can give a better reward here. But that seemed like it was fluctuating between 180 and 185 constantly. And why I took 185 position is yesterday FSL has remained in this for a long time. Like, it was touching this zone. It has been in this zone for the entire day end. If you are seeing let me show you 5 minutes chart or 30 minutes chart. So if you see here, it has been in this zone, 180 zone. It has been in 180 zone, and it was not okay. What's happening with this chart? Nice. So if you see here, I'll remove all these things now. Again I can redraw. So now if you are seeing, this is a bearish trend which we are observing, right? So this is a bearish view. But what happened here, why did I take 185, is because it started falling, and it was in this zone for a long time, and then see this, and then it moved up. I thought this would break, that's why I've taken 185 there, but this didn't break. My perspective is probably it might not cross 185. It might be dangling in this zone until Monday. If it happens, it's good, and we'll have some IV, reduced IV, and then also there is a huge theta decay here. If you see, there's almost 6000 theta decay which we can collect in that trade if it's in the same zone. And here in IMB Hotels is finally the options positions looks profitable. Let's say it is looking profitable, but the entire point is we have to get out of this trade with some good profits. On Monday, if you see, we are probably sitting at 10,000, but this position right now is in a safe consolidation area. So if you see standard deviation, it is touching the one standard deviations now, all the break-even points. So I think it's safer. Even FSL is, from seller's perspective, it is somewhat risky, but if you see standard deviation, it's still inside the standard deviation. That's what is scary. But this FSL has been a risky trade overall in the overall month. So that's one good as well as a bad thing. But if it is managed really well, I could have made a lot of money. But this month, I don't know why I'm losing terribly. And right now, yesterday, if you have seen, we were in minus 10,000 or 13,000. Now it has come down to 2,000 because of the Theta decay. And I guess our realized loss is 300 rupees. And the funny thing is about this one, the market has gifted me like 25 rupees saying keep the change. And now, but when I'm seeing 25 rupees, the brokerage will be greater than 25 rupees, so I might not cover even the brokerage with this. So that's the thing. The next view is on the stocks. I've taken one is MB Ventures, and the other one is Exceed. Why did I take MB Ventures and Exceed? I had this position, I've added it, and I was trying to average this because I believe them in fundamentally, not technically. So I just keep averaging when I find the stock at much cheaper prices. So if you're seeing NB Ventures right now, the NB Ventures PB ratio is 0.38. So it is extremely low. But if you see weekly chart, and if you see the PB ratios, it has reached almost 0.8. But if you see now, let's go to monthly charts. So the PBs have dropped. So this is what happens even after such a huge drop in prices to booking. If you see the price from 2007 till now, it has always increased. So no matter what the PB ratios are, you can be making money. Now again, this FSL has triggered when you're seeing what's happening with FSL now. So if we are seeing FSL, okay, sudden drop, and not with a good enough, this is enough volume but not a great volume. But the good advantage we have is we sold 195 and 170, so we can exit these positions right now. But I'm expecting some IV to collect some IV, but it has leaned in this zone for a long time, and the sudden spike again, it is respecting this zone. So let's go back to 1-day chart here. So it's clearly respecting this one. So what I would really do is sell one more 185. That's what I'm thinking right now, to sell one more 185, because it has high IVs even right now. So 185 is a good price, is what I am thinking. Take one more here. Let's see if it's available at 8. It is available at 8, so I'll sell one more. Okay, cool. So now if it's going up, I might be facing losses. If it's going down, I can get some profits out of this. But this is again a good support zone. So the support zone shouldn't be tested so many times. If it's being tested so many times, that means the stock is really weak. So that's the reason I have placed one more lot. There is some disturbance, that's why I didn't join yesterday, and even today I'm taking a leave. That's it for now, guys. Bye.